First things first, let's talk about why proper thawing is so important. When you freeze food, it's like hitting the pause button on bacterial growth. But as soon as you start defrosting, those little microbes wake up and get back to work. If you're not careful, you could end up with a nasty case of food poisoning. No one wants that. So, what are the best ways to thaw frozen food? The safest method is to plan ahead and let your food defrost slowly in the refrigerator. I know, it takes a bit of forethought, but it's worth it. Just transfer your frozen goodies from the freezer to the fridge and let them chill out for a while. A big turkey might take a day or two, but smaller items like chicken breasts will be ready to go in a few hours. Bonus points for this method because you can safely refreeze the food if your plans change. If you're short on time, cold water thawing is your next best bet. Seal your food in a leak-proof bag and submerge it in cold tap water. The key here is to keep the water cold and change it every 30 minutes. This method is faster than the fridge, but you'll need to cook the food immediately after thawing. No refreezing this time, folks. For those last-minute meals, the microwave can be a lifesaver. Just use the defrost setting and keep a close eye on your food. Microwaves tend to heat unevenly, so some parts might start cooking while others are still frozen. Once thawed, cook that dish right away to avoid any bacterial party crashers. Now, let's talk about what not to do. Never, and I mean never, thaw food on the kitchen counter. I know it's tempting to let that frozen steak sit out and speed up the process, but trust me, it's a recipe for disaster. At room temperature, bacteria multiply faster than rabbits, and before you know it, your food is a ticking time bomb of potential illness. Just say no to counter thawing. Some foods, like burgers and fries, can go straight from the freezer to the cooking process. But be prepared to adjust your cooking time and keep a closer eye on things. Slow and steady wins the race when it comes to cooking frozen food. In a nutshell, safe thawing is all about temperature control and timing. The fridge is your best friend for slow, steady defrosting. Cold water and the microwave are there for those last-minute saves. And the kitchen counter? It's off limits for thawing, no matter how much your stomach is grumbling. Remember, when in doubt, check it out. Use a food thermometer to make sure your dishes reach a safe internal temperature before diving in. A little extra caution goes a long way in keeping you and your loved ones healthy and happy. Thank you for joining us today. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more insightful content.